Shalom Mashpaka. May peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Karalaba Yaba, Shama Mashak Yawa Shabba Wakatan Tawarabaka Halawaya.
Southern.
All praises. Welcome for a quick lesson. We're going to have a lesson on peace, serenity, and prosperity with biblical understanding. A lot of times, prosperity is equated with material gain, right? Or worldly success. And though prosperity can be in those areas, it can get confused with error. And that error being mammon. See, you want to deprogram your mind from immediately going to material possessions and career victories when you think of the word prosperity. Prosperity is a lot more broader than those areas, especially prosperity from Yah. We're also going to talk about serenity, and that serenity being calmness. When everything around you is hectic, you're calm. When everybody else around you is worried, you're assured. That's the serenity that is being advocated. And peace, this is the peace that only Yah can bring. The peace that only Yah can give you. We're going to break all that down in this lesson. Let's open up with a precept. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 2. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of Yah and of Yahawashah, our Adon. Grace and peace be multiplied. Only grace and peace being multiplied can be made manifest through Yah and the knowledge of Yah. Yeah, that's the only way anybody can have true grace and peace. And there's a lot of people who don't have grace and peace. And these people abound in what was earlier stated as far as having material possessions and career success, worldly success. A lot of those people don't have any peace. Contrary to popular belief, being given over to entitlement is not having peace whatsoever. Somebody who's entitled gets agitated very easily. They get frustrated very easily. They're given over to the astonishment of heart over some of the most smallest and frivolous things. That isn't peace, Mashpaka. That's madness. Segueing on to Psalms, chapter 37, verse 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. So when we see the word meek, you should automatically go to humility and humbleness being humble, having power under control. That's what meekness is. And having power under control and being humble allows one to inherit the earth. It allows one to delight themselves in an abundance of peace, which is only given by Yah. You can't have an abundance of peace and not have humility or humbleness. Peace doesn't go with entitlement or arrogance. No, not at all. Peace doesn't mix with that. And don't let those who thrive off of entitlement and arrogance fool you. Mashbakar, these people are not at peace. They are riddled with devils. Behind closed doors and in their own mind, they are in havoc and turmoil. Don't ever get that confused. James, chapter 1, verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect, Salakia, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and coming down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Peace, serenity, and prosperity are good gifts given by Yahweh. Every good gift, every blessing is given by Yahweh. It is from the above, and it comes down from Yahweh. And Yahweh isn't two-faced. He isn't double-minded. He doesn't flip the script on you. What he gives you is yours. Halal Yahweh for that. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness. So we seek first the kingdom of Yah by aspiring to acquire the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yah each and every day. We seek his righteousness by having a will and great attitude to carry out his will. His will. You must put your might toward carrying out his will and being obedient to his code. That's seeking his righteousness. And when we do these things, Mashiach tells us that everything we need will be added unto us. We have no need to worry, no need to fear, no matter how it looks. If you're seeking the kingdom of Yah first and putting his righteousness into action, you will be provided for. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Don't even let your own mind tell you otherwise. Marsh Bakar. John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but to kill and Salakia. I mixed up my words there. Forgive me, y'all. John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So Mashiach says he comes to do the opposite of what Hashatan does. Hasatan does nothing but to steal, kill, and destroy with all his grand deception. Mashiach came to give life, and that we might have it more abundantly. Peace, serenity, and prosperity. All that comes with obedience to the word. Don't worry, the segue into the next precept will definitely add the context. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 through 40. Yahweh said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord, thy Elohim, with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. Love is an action word, mashpaka. It's not just some word that rolls out your tongue conveniently, as most people do. They toss that word around to and fro so conveniently. So much so that the word itself means nothing without the required action that validates such an expression. And we validate that expression toward Yah by doing what he says to do, following the commandments. With all of our heart, all of our soul, and with all of our mind. Verse 38, this is the first and great commandment. Verse 39, and second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 40, on these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So loving the Lord with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul, and to love your neighbor as yourself goes hand in hand. So when you love Yah, you love yourself. Because doing what Yah says to do preserves you. And when you do what Yah says to do and you love yourself, you love your neighbor by also obeying Yah toward your neighbor. That's what love is. Love isn't this grandiose word that they throw around for each and everything that the world likes to do. No, love is an action word. You love your neighbor as yourself by keeping the commandments with your neighbor as you do with Yah, which in turn shows love for yourself as well. Keeping the commandments toward each other is love. And when we do all of this, we're seeking the kingdom of Yah first and his righteousness, which in turn has us provided for with all of our needs. That gives us an abundance of peace, serenity, and prosperity. So much because, with all that being said, let such peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Shalom.